Hey everyone, it's me Mr. G. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd try something new again. Today I thought I'd show everybody all the handheld systems I have in my collection. Putting them out here, I actually realized I have quite a few handhelds. I didn't actually even realize how many I owned. But a lot of them, as I always say, I found in Goodwill, found in yard sales. Some of them I found in OfferUp. Some of the handhelds that I scored, I got for super cheap. You're not going to believe me when I say how much I paid for them, but I paid absolutely nothing. And a really amazing score I got for free. But anyway, I thought let's just jump into it. Let me show you all my handhelds that I have in my collection. And I thought we'd start off with the most recent one, and quite possibly the best one, is the Nintendo Switch. I have the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. I love Animal Crossing, it's one of my favorite series. So I actually had an original Switch that had the red and blue controllers, but I traded it in and I got the Animal Crossing Switch because I had to. I mean, come on, it's Animal Crossing. I have a Game Boy Color, the clear purple one, which, where did I get it from? I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was a yard sale. I think I paid like $5 for that. Picked that up at a yard sale. I have a really mint pink, I think it's called coral pink DSi. I think this was a couple of dollars. I picked this up in the Goodwill. So let me leave it open so you guys, everybody can see. I have, I don't even know what's in these, so it's a surprise for us too. Oh, I have an, drop the stylus. I have an original DS pink. This I found in Goodwill. I think it was $10. It's also a minty. I picked it up because it was, oh, and I didn't even know I had an R4 cartridge in it. Actually should use that. That was a Goodwill score, original DS. I have a PSP 1000. PSP Vita. I actually got this for $50. I knew a guy who had sold me some games, and he phoned me up one day and he said, hey, I have a PSP Vita I want to sell. And I asked him how much he wanted. He said $50. So I was like, drove over there like 100 miles an hour, picked it up. Minty mint PSP Vita I got for $50. Probably my best score of all time, Facebook Marketplace. Guy had a Game Boy Micro. I searched years for a Game Boy Micro, mainly because it's so expensive. Literally, the day before, I said to my wife asked me, what do you still want for your collection that you don't have? And I said, the one I've been always looking for that I've never been able to find is a Game Boy Micro. Literally the next day, a guy on Facebook Marketplace listed a Game Boy Micro with a box of games for $60. So I phoned him up and I was like, do you still have it? He said, yeah. I drove there, my hands were shaking, I was like, oh my god, I gotta get it. I got there, he had the Game Boy Micro with all the faceplates, a silver Game Boy SP, and he had about 20 of the best games you can get for the system. He had all the Pokemon games, the Final Fantasy games, the Golden Sun games, and he sold me the box for $60. So that was one of the best scores I ever got, and I finally got a Game Boy Micro in my collection. Really happy to have that in my collection. This, you won't believe it, I walked into the Goodwill by my work. It wasn't a Goodwill, it was a thrift store before it was a Goodwill. It was just this random thrift store, and I walked inside and they had this Game Boy Advance SP 101, and it was marked $2.99, $3, and it didn't have a charge or anything, and I bought it for $3. I came home and it worked. SP 101 I got for $3 at a thrift store. Also one of the best finds I ever got in. I have a 3DS, obviously another Animal Crossing 3DS because I love Animal Crossing, so I had to get a 3DS Animal Crossing. I have the Legend of Zelda Gold Game Boy SP, and I have a stand from Rose Colored Gaming for it. Sits up with my Zelda collection. I actually have 6 Game Boy Advance SPs, if you can believe it. I have the tribal design one. Get a better look at that. A blue one, which is kind of beat up. And another SP101 that I found. I found this, a guy sold it to me at my job. It's got a messed up crack, but it's a 101. So I have that, and I have another coral pink SP. I think it's just a regular one with the Wi-Fi adapter attached. So I have 6 SPs. Paid nothing for all of them. I have another PSP. In my previous video for my PSP collection, my wife went to a yard sale, picked up a whole bunch of games. She picked up another PSP. So I have 2 PSPs. I think this is a 2000 model. So I have 2 PSPs. Guy I knew from my work who sold me games walked in one day and he brought me a new 3DS XL. And he sold it to me for $60. So I also have a new 3DS XL. I have a DSi XL, which I found in, I believe it was a yard sale. I paid $10 for this. It's a DSi XL. I went to a yard sale here quite a few years ago, and it was a big house, a big double-story house. And I asked the lady in the front, do you have any games? She said, no, I don't have anything. I walked around to the back. There some kids were sitting in the back garden, and in a little baggie was a silver Game Boy Pocket with a whole bunch of games, including Legend of Zelda. It's my wife. Legend of Zelda. $7 for this baggie. So I paid $7 for this Game Boy Pocket with a whole bunch of games. That's also an amazing score. This I found in a yard sale too. The Pokemon Game Boy Color. I think I paid like $5 for this. Everybody knows that's also quite an amazing find. So I have that. And I have an original Game Boy, which I picked up I think in a thrift store for a couple of bucks. It's kind of messed up, but it does work. And then I have 3 DS's. I got a blue one, a black one with a broken hinge, and one that I was completely messed up, but I broke it and used it as my Game Boy player, Game Boy Advance player. So I have 3 DS's, original DS's. And then I have an original red DS, which is also pretty good condition. And I have a blue Game Gear, which also I got from Rose Colored Gaming, a standee for it. This I found actually in Goodwill. I found a whole bunch of games in the Game Gear. And I think, I can't remember what I paid for it, but this I found in Goodwill, which is quite an amazing find. And then the best of the best, which I got for free, my wife's boss, who's quite wealthy because she's her boss obviously, she's cleaning out her house, all her kids have moved to college, and she's finding all these random games, so she keeps giving me free stuff. She said she found this in a garage, she gave it to me for free. It's original Game Gear. It's an original carry case. The games are fully in it. With I think about 20 games. She gave it to me completely free. So that was a free score. Yeah, so that's my handheld collection. As you can tell, I have quite a few handheld games, and the only thing I paid for was my Switch, but I traded in my old Switch, so I didn't pay much for that, and my 3DS XL Animal Crossing. Everything else was yard sale, thrift store finds. Picked everything up for basically nothing, and that's everything I have in my collection. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed this video. Give me a like, subscribe. I'm out.